And it's also very honorable to welcome all the representatives, for the specialists, the principals, the vice principals, and the teachers from all over the schools in Taika district,
as well as the representative of our parents. Thank you for your presence today.
And now let's go back to our performances. You see really exciting performance, right?
Yes, of course. The performance was so amazing that I was so proud of them.
Yeah, and seeing that this piece of music will be more interesting and more meaningful if we understand who is content.
Yeah, and it's also an advantage of learning English that we can understand clearly what the author hides in each word and each sentence.
And moreover, if you pay attention to the small things in our life, you will see that English can be found anywhere.
Yeah, in general, English can appear every time and everywhere. For example, when we wake up in the morning, we open our eyes and get out of the bed. What's the first thing we see?
Oh, I know. It is the carpet with the words welcome, right?
Yes, the carpet with written welcome. And in our clothes, you can easily see some words like hello or do you love me, something like that. They are all in English. So English is really common in our normal life.
Yeah, not only in our normal life, but also in some difficult situations, English will appear. Now, let's take an example. Let's imagine one day, in your trip to another country, you lost your way, your phone is off, and you don't even have a map. So now you must be really worried, and at the last ask you what to do next.
Lin, I wondered that, we can't learn all the language in the world. That if we don't know its language, what can we do in this situation?
Yeah, many people will ask me that question, but now the answer is English. English is really common, so most of every people in the world speak English. So English will be a magic key to help you to communicate with foreigners, or at least it can help you to read the road signs, and then you will be able to get out this stuck.
English is so wonderful, right? And English is used not only when we go abroad, but also when we learn other subjects, such as math. There are lots of international math contents in the world that use English as the main language. So, if you are only good at math, but having knowledge of English, you will achieve a high one.
Yeah, right. And I've just thought about another example. Liu Sunzhuang.
Yes, of course.
Everyone, do you know Liu Sunzhuang? Yes, I think that most of you will know him. He's a really famous footballer of U23 of Vietnam. And recently, I've seen an interview of him in the AFC Cup. And in this interview, he always speaks in English. It was so impressive.
Oh, so amazing, right? And being able to speak English, you'll find it's easy to get access to the very updated information in every aspect, such as economy, nutrition, or educational and culture. Or you can read lots of kinds of magazines, books, and watch all kinds of TV programs in English you like.
Yeah. And if you're the kind of person who wants to make friends, English will help you to make friends all over the world.
It's all our knowledge about the advantage when we learn English. So let's jump to part 2. We'll ask you some questions in English. Everyone, are you ready? The first question, Link, you first.